Welcome back, guys. In this section we are going to work on the user model as well as the authentication APIs in the backend. So first of all, let me go and create two different folders in the server. The first one will be models and the second one will be routes. So to write the endpoints in these route folders, first we should have a model. So let me create our first model, that is user model. User model.js. So very simple structure. I'm not going to complicate this. Const mongoose is equal to require mongoose. Const user schema is equal to, first one will be name, type string, require true, trim is not required, email, type string, require true, password, string, require true, and also we need unique for email, and then we need the role property, or else you can directly put it as the isAdmin property. So I'm just writing isAdmin, type boolean, require true, default false. So only if the user is having the isAdmin value true, that user can upload the movies. So remaining users can book the tickets, upload the theaters, and get the permissions to have a show in the theater and all those things. But uploading a movie and or uploading a show should be from the admin user only. That means admin role candidate only. And we also need to have the timestamps is equal to true. That's all. Now module.exports is equal to mongoose.model. The collection name will be users and the value will be user schema. This one. I think we are good. Now let's go and create the first endpoint, that is your registration endpoint. So I'm going to create a route as users route dot.js. Const router is equal to require express dot router. So as we are going to work with the user operations here, we need the user model. Const user is equal to require dot slash model slash user model. So while registering the user, we will get the name, email, password from the front end. So we are not going to store the password directly. That means we are not going to store the plain password. We will hash it and we will store it. So for that we are going to use the bcrypt.js library. Const bcrypt is equal to bcrypt.js. So as of now these are enough. So once we are done with the registration, we'll do the login later. So first one is register a new user. So in this endpoint, I'm going to show the complete API structure of our project. That means every API has to follow the same structure. So the first thing should be comment at the top, register a new user, to understand even if you come after 1 week. So let's close this. So router.post register. This is the endpoint. So always the callback should be asynchronous. So now I'm just writing it here. Try catch block. So always in the catch block you have to throw the error, or else you can directly write response.send. So always the send should have three things. The first one would be success. By seeing this success property only, the front end will know whether this is a success response or not. Message error.message. So if you are sending any data, you will be having the data property, or else you can ignore the data. And now come to the try block. So in the registration you will be having three different parts. First one should be you have to check whether the email is already exist or not. Check if the user is already exist or not. So I'm just writing const user exist is equal to await user.find one. I'm going to find with the help of the request.body.email. So if the user exists, you have to throw the error. So response.send success false, message is equal to user already exist. Close it. make sure you have the return, then only it will directly stops it, else it will execute the content after the if also. Now has the password, so if it is coming to here, that means the user is valid. So has the password. So first we need the salt object, const salt is equal to await bcrypt.salt, this one, bcrypt.generate salts. So you can use any number of rounds, either 10 or 20, whatever you want. Then I'm just writing const hashed password is equal to await bcrypt.hash method. So these hash method will take two parameters, the plain text as well as the number of salt rounds. So this is the salt object and this is the plain text. Now I am going to attach this hashed password to the request.body.password. Request.body.password is equal to hashed password. So this is the first part, this is the second part, and now I am going to write the third part. Create a new user or else save the user. Save the user. So const new user is equal to await new user of request body, and then I'm just writing await new user dot save. So once this is done, I'm going to write response dot send success true, message user created successfully. That's all. This is the simple registration endpoint. So now let's export the router. Module.exports is equal to router. Then go to the where you have server.js. So first, to get the data from the front end, we need the express.json. app.use express.json. Now I'm going to write const users route is equal to require routes slash users route. Now I'm just writing it here. For all the requests which are coming with the keyword slash API slash users, you just need to have the file users route, this one. So by this we have completed the registration logic. In the next lecture we are going to work on the login logic. Thank you.